When did you start getting involved in the development of some of these new product lines? And which was the first one?
Yeah, so I was involved in one of our products was called the Data Link. That wireless multi-tool I'm referring to is a very simple tool. It doesn't do any data logging or anything. Luke had got a lot of interest from the customers that they'd like to do data logging, being able to capture the reports for their tests as well. Because what they were doing, they were taking photos with their phones of the wireless multi-tool, the readings of the sensor on there, which is quite ineffective. They just wanted automatic generated PDF reports done.
Oh, I see.
Instantly, yeah. And then that wireless multi-tool as well only could connect to up to 7 sensors, but the customers wanted up to 20 sensors at a time. So I was also tasked with that as well. Now, having the data logging capability and also connecting to that many sensors at the same time was quite technically challenging for a first year, straight out of uni person. So it was a really challenging project. So I led that project, and we deployed around 20 units in 2022. And
wow.
They've been going well so far. Yeah.
So you're not actually that far out of uni then, right? You're 4 years with SafeGauge, and then before that you were in university. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
So I want to talk more about milestones in that, but that's you've done a lot of development for that quick. Were you before, even during university, were you just doing your studies, or did you? I'm going to rephrase the question. Did engineering, what you went to school for, did it come across just as, oh, this is a thing that'll provide a good living, or is this something that you were passionate about? And is that why you went after that?
So I think for me, it was mainly, I used to just love mathematics growing up. And having that love for, finding, tinkering with electronics here and there. So it is a passion that I had from back when I was really young. And then, I've relocated from Kenya to here. So I was, I moved to Australia to pursue my studies. I had my family supporting me on there. And then, that's how I got into engineering. But I think what helped me strive in SafeGauge is, having that drive to really, because we're trying to really help with the eliminating of live work. So having that in mind, and having a senior engineer as well to guide you as well, helped a lot. So, Luke was helping us with the requirements, but we'll always had a senior engineer to mentor me, to assist me if I get any technical challenges on there.
It must just be an amazing amount of learning in the last 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, SafeGauge is not a stagnant it is the exact opposite of a stagnant, very robust, quick development. Like even the design of their product is just sort of beautifully designed. What do you, over the last 4 years, what are some major milestones that not just you've hit, but the company that you've all hit together?
Yeah, I think one of the major milestones we've had is definitely being able to, moving to the bigger space. So when we were in Warners Bay, when we were sharing a space with, the different tech companies, when we moved into a space that felt like ours, we could, we had a really good engineering budget. We could, kit out the place with all the tools we need, the power supplies. Because when we were really small and it was just me and Luke, we used to share most of these tools, and it was really hard, doing development in that aspect. So from an engineering perspective, 100% having our own space where we could, we have our own power supplies and everything. So that being able to develop the products makes it really easy because, we have everything we need in that area. And also having the team grow as well helped a lot. So back in the days when I was the first engineer, you're sort of like a one-man army to some extent, you're the one doing the QA, you're the one doing the testing, you're the one doing the development. It's quite a lot on one person's shoulder. So now that we have a really big team, we have production engineers, we have a quality assurance engineer. So it helps a lot to take that burden off one person's shoulder. And it also helps you focus on the role you're doing. And that's, I think, what has helped us a lot on that aspect.